Hello everyone and welcome back to Exysharr Gaming. I am here today to bring you some squad battles on Ultimate Team, but not just that. This is Full Game Friday. We are here to discuss a few things. We're here to discuss this gameplay right in front of you, and then we are here to discuss the news, like a podcast. Basically, we are here on Squad Battles, as I said. We are playing LFC, 4.5 stars compared to our 3.5 star Dutch Silver League team. The Silver League team are pretty decent. They have good chemistry. The centre mid's quite good, and the wingers are quite good as well. The one I like the most is probably the striker. He's managed to get about 10 goals in 4 games for me. Locadia right here. You'll see him score an absolute worldie in the game later on, and for 11,000 coins, I think he's definitely worth a pick-up and trying out. But anyway, this game is quite frustrating. You'll see that right in this 92nd minute. But anyway, we'll get into the news. Where do we start? England 1-0 against Slovenia. Probably the most inspiring game of football I've ever seen in my entire life. Not really, no. 94th minute, Kyle Walker pings one over to Harry Kane, and he manages to somehow wiggle it in. Harry Kane, probably the best striker in the world at the moment. I don't think many can disagree with that, unless you want to say Ronaldo's a striker. But anyway, if Real Madrid bid buy him, I'd say Harry Kane will probably be going in this current market for over 100 million, 160 million, something ridiculous. And yeah, England, they had 65% possession, 17 shots, 5 on target. I mean, 5 on target out of 17. It's not good enough, really, is it? I mean, Gareth Southgate, he's doing well, and he's saying, oh yeah, we've got to really work hard now. But when you're playing the likes of Sterling and Oxlade-Chamberlain, you're not going to really get a lot of chances for people to work hard. Sterling is one of those people who just doesn't work hard for himself, the team, or anybody else for that matter. England, I mean, they've got a lot to work on. I mean, I know they haven't lost a game in the qualifying rounds just yet, but I mean, and you're playing people like Lithuania, yeah, it's not gonna really test you. You're not, when we're coming up against teams like France, Spain, they beat us 3-2, we draw 2-2. It's a good game. We actually go out there and give a good game to these teams. So why don't we give Slovenia a good game? Why aren't we? That's the worldie I was talking to you about. Not a bad goal. Not a bad goal. He's doing bits for me, and he's coming alive. He's doing really well. I'm enjoying the team a lot. Played about 6 games this evening with them, and 1-5. The other one was a bit of cheese, but oh well. Obviously this game here isn't included. I'm just talking about the online games. But anyway, yeah, back to England. Scotland have a good chance, a very good chance of qualifying. They're 6 points off England. They're on 17 at the moment, and I feel as though Scotland, if they do get in the World Cup to Russia, they've got a good chance of getting out in the first round. But anyhow, it'd be nice to see another home team there. And yeah, anyway, England aren't playing with that panache, as they say on this game. They aren't playing with that swagger they've had before. 2 years ago today, David Beckham. 2 years ago today, David Beckham managed to just shock the world. He absolutely just rifled one into the top corner with a free kick. He just showed everyone what he can do with a ball when it's dead, and we miss that. We miss someone who can do that for us at the moment, when you've got someone like Kyle Walker taking the free kicks instead of someone like Harry Kane from 25 yards out. I don't know what is going on. But anyway, enough of England. Don't think everyone wants to hear about them because they're quite annoying at the moment. Republic of Ireland, another home team. They beat Moldova 2-0, which is of course going to happen, and you'd expect to happen. It's a relatively good game there. Slowly but surely showing some sort of form. They're getting there slowly but surely. I mean, what do you say about Republic of Ireland? They haven't really got the best team. I don't know if you call them a home team, but I like to call them the home team. At the moment, they're standing in third behind Wales. Wales are the home team for us, obviously. And I mean, it's such a tight one between Serbia, Wales and Ireland. All three of them can qualify. It'll be very interesting to see how that one goes. Whilst, I mean, England under 21s, they managed to win today against Scotland under 21s. Solanke scored, and he's one of the ones that I definitely look out for Liverpool, and I think he's got a very bright future coming along. Away from all of the international play, Jupp Heynckes returned to Bayern Munich for the 4th time after Carlo Ancelotti had been sacked after a 3-0 defeat against PSG. Pep Guardiola leaving has been somewhat a killer for Bayern Munich. They really needed him. They done well with him, played good football, and he helped coax along the young talent. So Carlo Ancelotti obviously didn't do that. He was sacked last month, and it'll be interesting to see what Jupp Heynckes does. He's going to come in. He's going to. The offer, I imagine, from Bayern Munich to Jupp was too good to turn down. He said he retired in 2013, now 72. He's going to come through. He's been out of the game a little bit, which might be a little bit of a worry, but he's going to come through. He's going to sort the defence out and have them playing like a cohesive team that they need to be in order to get through the Champions League. They are struggling, and I remember they lost to Hoffenheim not too long ago. So Bayern Munich are definitely trying to sort it out as quickly as possible without too many wounds. On another note, Iniesta signs a lifetime Barcelona deal, something that has not been seen before and is possibly something we're going to see a lot more now. He signed a lifetime contract with Barcelona, which will keep him at the club for the remainder of his career. He's 33 now, and he's played 639 times, which is quite ridiculous. It'll be interesting to see if he becomes a manager or a coach or anything like that for them. He's quite a quiet man. He doesn't say much. He gets on with the game. He doesn't slide around. He doesn't do anything silly. And I've always liked him. I've got a soft spot for him, of course, and it'll be interesting to see what actually happens with this, if he goes on, and seeing how it goes. I mean, he's a well-renowned midfielder, one of the best in the world, and definitely one to follow. In other news, Premier League, you're going to know this guy, Ricardo Carvalho, used to play for Chelsea. He's sentenced to jail, just a bit like Messi was. Yeah, he's been avoiding his taxes as well. 550,000 euros pretty much in taxes he's missed, and he's just been hiding income from image rights in 2011-12 while playing for Real Madrid, and this is why he's been sentenced to jail. He will probably just pay a 300,000 euro fine like Messi and Mascherano and see where they are from there, but I just thought it was a bit interesting that that name cropped up that nobody really has heard of. I just don't understand why they're not paying it. What does he get out of it? He's got enough money as it is. Just pay your taxes and be done with it. You don't have to come on for this. For the Geordies, the true Geordies, Lascelles signs a new contract. The Newcastle captain Jamal Lascelles has committed his future to signing a new long-term contract which will keep him at Newcastle until 2023. Interesting, obviously, and it'll be good to see how he does under Rafa Benitez this season again. He is a 23-year-old defender that joined Newcastle from Nottingham Forest in 2014. He's made 75 appearances already, and he's scored 7 times. He said he's over the moon since he came to Newcastle, and he's been happy. He loves the city, football and the fans, which you could not be any more happy about if you were someone who supported Newcastle. We got Alexis Sanchez here, who is apparently linked to PSG. Is that a shocker? No, but it's not going to happen because How are they going to get the pass through the monetary system? They are already going for Mbappe. Christ knows how much that is. 190 million, is it, or something ridiculous? So yeah, it's if they want Sanchez as well, I think it's going to have to be a pick between the two of them. Yeah, Klopp has had his 2 years assessed with Liverpool. I mean, there's a full feature on Sky that I'll link down below, but yeah, he's not been the best, has it, for him? Anyway, we'll move on to FIFA news. Basically, there's been a new update. A lot of people have obviously heard about it. It'll be in the description down below. And this FIFA news is where they have had an update. An update including Ultimate Team, including everything. And basically what this update includes is some things like increasing goalkeeper reaction time, increasing goalkeepers, overall everything. And I haven't really seen any sort of indication that that's changed. Goalkeepers are still as pants as they were. This happened in FIFA 17 as well, so this isn't anything new. We are just going to have to deal with it and move on, I guess. Another bit in there was the radars, as you can see down below on the radar. I'm in white on the radar and in my team kit, whilst the other teams are in red, and you can see that on the radar. So that's changed, that's good, I like that. Finally it's changed. Something that isn't going down too well with the YouTubing community would be the fact that you can see your opponent's indicator above their head. So as you can see on mine right now, it's red above my head. You can see which player I'm passing to and which player's going for what. Switch that round, you can see your opponent's one. Not everyone is too enamoured about that, and I don't think that's going to go down especially well, considering. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see the link in the description. I'll leave it there for you. But let's just go back to this game here. I don't think I've talked about Nuri too much. He does remind me of Iniesta. He's got good ball control. He's quite small. He's quite good on his feet. Passing is really good. And I feel as though Nuri is probably one of the best centre mids in the game, cams in the game. I'll go and play centre mid for me here. I usually go for a pop shot, a long shot with him, and it usually goes quite close. He doesn't always score, but as you saw at the beginning of the game, he did have a big shot. Whilst Cliver on the right, Dos Santos on the left, and Lusanda in the middle, I think it is, the striker. Here he is, Lucadia, Lusanda. Lucadia, he manages to really do well. He fries with these guys. The two on the wings are pacey as anything, and they manage to get people working, whilst this one in the middle is upgraded, obviously, with inform, and he only costs 11,000. So those three positions are definitely worth filling. I think the two at the back, though, the main ones, St. Juice and I can't remember his name, Suckleson maybe, I think it is. He's extinct on the market. He's distinctly a very good guy on this game. He's big, he's tall, he's really rapid. Somehow got 79 pace, whilst St. Juice has 82 pace. And overall, look, there he is. And overall, the defenders are pretty disgusting for me. Those two in particular. This game, obviously against opponent on Legendary, and it doesn't really go my way towards the end of the game. It was quite close. It worked out really well, and I've always thought I should have been losing, but we get into the 9th. Look at that, he's just taking that could have been a penalty, that could have gone any way, and somehow he's booted it out like that with no power behind it, so whatever. But the 87th minute, we do that, and we get unlucky, I think, here. We scroll on to the 93rd minute or around there, and we will see what happens. Let's just watch what happens here. They play it around a bit, they don't do anything with it. We get it out, it gets to the 90th minute. They are on 3 minutes. For me, if this was 3 minutes, it would probably have been blown by now. They wouldn't be able to get this much out of it. As you can see, yeah, it said 90th minute. And we get it out, we get rid. somehow it gets back. I mean, Klein beating Dos Santos in the air is obvious, but they, like, how has it not been called for the 3 minutes yet? Anyway, they come here, they get the corner after, I don't know what that was. I mean, yeah, so Luckerson, not Suckerson, Luckerson, and here we go, let's just watch this. He's panicking, he's spamming B, panicking, spamming B. Look at this, this play is disgusting. He stops it, and that happens. Brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. Oh well, it's not online, it's nothing important, but we go again later. Anyway, this has been Full Game Friday. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to get the news stories throughout the week instead of just on this day. So I do apologise. Anything to improve on, do let me know. Always love constructive feedback, and I'll see you lot around. Cheers.